Welcome to Unit 2. It's October the 25th, 2018. We started this unit by going to 4 exhibitions in the centre of town. Amidst them, Amy Silman, Sean Scully, Tom Friedman, Adam Pendleton, Zeng Fenzi. It's difficult to find the functions of art as defined by Alain de Botton in Amy Silman and Sean Scully. They are very loose in their execution, and yet they are paid big bucks for being loose. And I wondered to myself whether there is something I'm missing here. Adam Pendleton's art is loose, but I could relate to it better. He draws a set of squares, and within those squares he places dots. So a cluster of dots is, he called group therapy. Dots placed diagonally to each other, he called ready to fight. So to me, this kind of looser work is more meaningful than Silman's and Scully's work. The work I produced in Unit 1, I think, is fairly tight and laden with semiotics and symbolism, and I wonder if I need to move in the direction of greater looseness and detachment from meaning. I had been to Frieze on October the 7th, before term started, and my question to myself was how to approach these thousands of paintings within the limits of my energy levels and within my one-day ticket, which cost me £40. And I decided to whiz through it and only stop at the art that grabbed me most. And I realized that these paintings fell into 3 categories: the political, the psychological, and the spiritual. And so for Unit 2, which is for the exhibition which is happening today, I produced BAME Sisters, the Gender Pay Gap, which is a tightly and fairly detailed painting of 5 strong Black and minority ethnic women against a loose background containing recently published statistics about the gender pay gap amongst BAME people. I'm very happy with the merger of tightness and looseness. With this merger, I can prove to myself and whoever happens to be looking at my art that I can paint, and also that I can be a bit wilder and looser in my execution of art. Perhaps the freedom to be loose comes from a total confidence in one's ability to paint, and also in the confidence in other people's recognition of one's ability to paint. In our first tutorial in Unit 2, I showed Geraint my A3 drawings in felt pen, as well as the BAME picture. He immediately likened these drawings to my uprooted tree and my banyan tree, a connection which I wouldn't have immediately drawn, so thank you, Geraint. These drawings come from the inside, he pointed out. BAME Sisters comes from the outside. The question he posed to me is, how can I marry the two and produce a language of my own? Good question, Geraint, and something I suspect I will spend the rest of the year answering, if not a lifetime.